To those who saw my spark. And to those who showed me I was unlimited. To everyone who believed in me. And even those who didn't. Thank you. You all changed me. For good.
Forget the tennis rankings for a second. Coco Gauff just walked into the Australian Open 2026 and made every other kid on the court look like a middle school PE uniform. We are talking about a fashion reset so monumental that it's causing a literal meltdown in the locker room. While the rest of the tour is playing tennis, Coco is playing main character in a world that can't stop watching her every move. But behind the holographic fabric and the custom sneakers, there is a simmering tension that's about to boil over. Is Coco Gauff becoming too big for the sport? Or is the tour just jealous of the girl who has it all? Smash that like button and let's get into the spicy details of the look that stopped the world.
It's getting sticky in this bitch. Sticky situation, discombobulation. Taught me red-handed, palms itching like rosacea. Standing like ovation on business occupation. Dripping condensation, got a fucking conversations. So,
grab that mop.
When the clock struck 7 p.m. in Melbourne for the first night session of 2026, the lights didn't just hit the court, they hit Coco Gauff. New Balance didn't just design an outfit, they engineered a viral event. Dubbed the Supernova kit, the 21-year-old stepped out in a fabric that defies the laws of physics. It's a reactive, high-tech mesh that transitions from a deep, galactic purple to a shimmering, electric gold as she moves. But it's not just the color. The silhouette is a total departure from the classic tennis look. Taking cues from her viral 2025 superhero bodysuit, the 2026 edition features anatomical laser cutouts that act as cooling vents while creating an aesthetic that looks like it was plucked straight from a Marvel blockbuster. It's powerful, it's aggressive, and it screams, "I am the hero of this story." Let's talk about the shoes, because the Coco CG3 is currently the most searched item on the planet.
Every moment has something to teach you, if you're paying attention.
Oh no, I do tennis 24/7.
You know, tennis isn't just a game. It's a lot like life.
The tennis spinning is from Delray Beach.
You're never really alone.
good, come on.
Yes, it's always part of something bigger.
For the Australian Open 2026 debut, New Balance went full future. The CG3 features a translucent neon glow midsole that actually illuminates under the stadium floodlights. Inside sources say Nike and Adidas executives were spotted in the stands taking notes. Why? Because while they're sticking to standard color palettes, New Balance is leaning into Coco's personality. The power and grace philosophy from the CG2 has evolved into a dominance and style mantra. On the left heel, the coordinates of Delray Beach are embossed in silver. On the right, the coordinates of the Rod Laver Arena. It's a message to her rivals. I know where I came from, and I know exactly where I'm going to win. Now, here is where the tea gets truly spicy. You don't drop a look like this without ruffling some feathers. Tennis is a game of focus, and according to several insiders, a group of top-ranked players has reportedly complained to the WTA about the distracting nature of Coco's kit. But let's be real, is it the shimmer they're worried about? Or the fact that Coco is the only one with a custom-designed empire? As we enter 2026, the financial reports are in. Coco Gauff has officially crossed the $37 million mark in annual earnings, topping the highest-paid female athlete list for the third year in a row. The reality check. Aryna Sabalenka may be the world #1 in the rankings, and she even broke records in 2025 with over $15 million in prize money. But her off-court brand value is still millions of dollars behind Coco. The conflict. Imagine being the #1 player in the world and realizing that the girl ranked below you is making double your salary because she's the face of Miu Miu, Rolex, and Mercedes-Benz. That is the instant envy that defines the modern WTA tour.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Fuck being rational. Give them what they ask for. It's not enough. You solid niggas left, but it's not enough. You bitches that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you did that to myself, but it's not enough.
The amazing look for 2026 isn't just about fashion. It's about confidence born from dominance. Let's not forget what happened in 2025. Coco Gauff didn't just play, she conquered. She stunned the world by defeating Sabalenka in a grueling 3-set French Open final. That was the moment the narrative changed. People used to say Coco was all hype. After that win, the hype became reality. Following her French Open victory, Sabalenka famously suggested Gauff won only because of Sabalenka's mistakes, and that Iga Świątek would have won if she were in the final. Though Sabalenka later apologized for those unprofessional comments, the damage was done. The tension has been Cold War levels ever since. Hours before stepping onto the court, Coco posted a reel on Instagram that sent the internet into a tailspin. In the video, she's seen walking through the Melbourne tunnels, her Supernova kit glowing in the dim light. The caption? "They said I was the future. I told them the future is now." The post racked up 2 million likes in under an hour. But it was the comments section that caught everyone's eye. While fans were losing their minds, the silence from her top rivals was deafening. No likes from Sabalenka, no comments from the top-tier Nike athletes. Rumor has it, the WTA player WhatsApp group was blowing up with screenshots of the post. Some players found the future is now" caption arrogant, especially coming from a player who is still chasing Sabalenka in the rankings. Locker room insiders say the resentment isn't just about the money, it's about the golden girl treatment. While Sabalenka and Świątek are wearing standard-issue Nike kits that 10 other girls in the draw are also wearing, Coco walks out in a literal suit of armor. One anonymous coach was quoted saying, "It's hard to prepare a tactical plan against a player when the entire stadium is more interested in what she's wearing than how she's hitting." The hate factor. Sabalenka recently admitted in a Raw press conference that she didn't want to face the hate again after her controversial comments about Coco. She spoke about the difficulty of being the villain in a story where Coco is the American sweetheart. We have to talk about the hair. For the 2026 AO, Coco is rocking metallic-infused box braids. These aren't your standard braids. They feature ultra-lightweight silver threads woven into the hair. When the sun hits the court during the afternoon matches, Coco looks like she's wearing a crown of light. The fan reaction. TikTok is already flooded with Coco braid tutorials. The rival reaction. Other players are reportedly annoyed by how much media time is spent on Coco's hair rather than their backhands. Coco's 2026 look isn't just New Balance, it's infused with the luxury of Miu Miu. In 2025, Gauff signed a historic deal to become the face of the brand, and the Australian Open kit is the first time we've seen that high-fashion influence on the court. The trim of her skirt and the custom walk-on bag she carries are all Miu Miu collaborations. This takes her from being just a tennis player to a global fashion icon. Think about the psychological impact of that. When Sabalenka looks across the net, she isn't just seeing a rival, she's seeing a girl who just shot a campaign in Paris with the world's biggest designers. It creates a sense of untouchability that can rattle even the toughest veteran. Coco didn't just show up to Melbourne looking good, she showed up winning. Fresh off leading the US to another United Cup title, her confidence is at an all-time high. While other players were struggling with the Sydney heat, Coco was effortlessly moving through her matches, looking as fresh in the third set as she did in the first. Fans are calling it the Gauff glow. Her fitness levels in 2026 are reportedly the best they've ever been, thanks to a new team of sports scientists she hired with her New Balance earnings. Coco isn't just playing the sweetheart anymore. The 2026 Australian Open look shows a sharper, more clinical side of her. She's leaning into the Supernova theme, something that is beautiful to look at but can destroy anything that gets too close. She's using her platform to build an empire. In 2025, she launched Coco Gauff Enterprises with WME to take full control of her brand. She's invested in women's basketball leagues and donated six-figure sums to education. She is the bridge between the Serena Williams era and the future. Coco's 2026 look is a death knell for the boring, repetitive designs we've seen for decades. New Balance has realized that to beat giants like Nike, they have to treat their athletes like icons. Every stitch of Coco's gear tells a story. There are Easter eggs hidden in the design, dates of her biggest wins, and coordinates of the courts where she made history. This isn't just clothing, it's a living autobiography. As the tournament progresses, one thing is clear. The Australian Open 2026 will be remembered as the Coco Gauff Open. Whether she lifts the trophy or not, she has already won the battle for the headlines. The amazing new look isn't just a stunner for the fans, it's a psychological weapon. It tells her rivals that she is untouchable, that she is the future, and that she is perfectly comfortable being the center of the universe. While Sabalenka and the rest of the tour deal with the instant envy, Coco is busy being a supernova. And in the world of high-stakes tennis, if you can't handle the heat, you better get off the court. Do you think Coco's 2026 kit is the greatest of all time, or is it too much flash and not enough tennis? Is the locker room jealousy justified? Sound off in the comments below.